Hi, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm the bride sister, Alyssa. um, so Gina and I are 16 months apart. So growing up together, we didn't always get along. But as we've gotten older, we've gotten closer than ever. Gina, thank you for some of the best nights out, many of them including free entry, free drinks, and a lot of dancing to DJ Surge. But these days, it's more of Target runs and Netflix binges. I'm so lucky to have you as my sister. Gina and Brian met through mutual friends, Allison, and have been inseparable ever since. They both enjoy traveling, even if it's always Gina's ideas, and Brian's going along with it. um, and obviously, you mostly know about the engagement. So Brian had the idea to propose in a hot air balloon, and keeping anything from Gina is really hard. But she was surprised. And Brian, you've always been an amazing addition to our family. You're basically like my dad, but in a younger version. Your Legos that we've all been able to make ourselves tonight. And just being, a good brother-in-law, looking out for our family. And I just wish you guys the best of luck for your future. And everyone, please raise your glass for the bride and groom.
How's everybody doing tonight? Woo! Don't make fun of me. How beautiful of an evening this has been. We have our beautiful bride and groom. Woohoo! Beautiful venue, the food, the fresh mozzarella station. Wait, I did that wrong. Mozzarella! Fresh mozzarella! We got a lot of Italians in here. I don't want to say it wrong. They'll chirp me on my way out. So for those who don't know me, I'm Kyra. I'm Gina's Asian twin. So if you couldn't guess, we're not really twins, but we're twins by friendship, twins by soul, and twins by heart. I really can't remember the exact day Gina and I met, but I do know that somewhere during high school, we became inseparable. We would just meet up coincidentally in matching Juicy Couture velour zip-ups, driving around town, listening to our latest Burn CDs, the ones that had the Sharpie written all over them so you know which one you're listening to. We would have spontaneous adventures, whether it be Atlantic City or Montauk, but whatever we would do, it would always be filled with nonstop laughter. As we got a little bit older, we spent a lot of time at the club, Monsoon Mondays or Sugar Thursdays. Shout out again to our DJ Surge for always being a good sport and playing Swedish House Mafia or Whitney. We would berate him, poor guy, in the DJ booth. I'm so sorry. But those were some great times. Fast forward a few more years, and I moved to Florida. I was so excited, but I was leaving a piece of my heart back in New York with Gina. I'm not going to cry. It's fine. We both took it really hard. Stop that. She's laughing? Okay, good. But fast forward a few more months, and Gina had told me she had met Brian. Meeting Brian, Gina was so happy. He had a good job and a great credit score. I'm just kidding. Gina doesn't care about any of that. She just cares about the muscles. And Brian does not disappoint in that category. But more importantly, we learned Brian has a big heart. His laughter is contagious and genuine, and he would go out of his way to help anybody. I don't know if any of you have seen the two of them in their element together, but they are go, go, go. It's quite exhausting. I don't know how they do it. They're definitely meant to be. But beyond all of that, Brian truly and deeply loves Gina. It was his love for her that made mine and Gina's distance living apart a little bit easier. I know she was going to be okay and that she was in good hands. Brian, you may not have known it at the time, but asking Gina to marry you meant inheriting me. So just let me know what to pack for the honeymoon. I'm so honored to be up here by both of your sides, celebrating your love for one another. I'm so excited to continue to watch your love grow. I love you both, and I wish you a lifetime of happiness. Cheers.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know me, I'm Brian's brother, Nicholas. So, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, thank you for joining us on this joyous occasion. As the best man, I'm honored to stand here to share a few words about my older brother, Brian, on his wedding day. And I gotta say, growing up with Brian as an older brother, it was interesting, to say the least. Okay, it sucked a little bit, just a little bit. But Brian, very much like me, was always a speak to when spoken to type of guy. You'd think that would make us the best of friends, but put us in a room together, we might not say a word at all. Regardless of that fact, though, there's still a deep bond and inherent sense of understanding that we have for one another. A bond that is only built up through years of forced time together, brotherly love, and light hazing. And I mean light is as a subjective term. What's light to you might not be light to me. But speaking of our journey, I can't help but reflect on the fact that the less glamorous moments from our childhood, you see, as the older brother, he had a knack for, keeping me on my toes. And there was times when he thought it was his duty to toughen me up for the harshness of the real world. So some of his favorite methods were, spinning me by my legs, leaving me to just flail my arms in the wind around the living room. Another one was the great and infamous wedgie. He would love to just put my underwear over the door handle of the bathroom and just leave me hanging, screaming for my mother to come and help me. It's so great. Just great, brotherly love. That's how it's built up, right? But I swear, he secretly wanted to be a professional wrestler one day, or at least give lessons in the art of wedgie giving. You can ask my mother the amount of time she had to unhook my underwear from the doorknob, but as they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and thanks for those wedgies. I got some pretty strong underpants today. We also shared some unforgettable adventures growing up, like our epic Nerf gun battles. Those battles were legendary, and as siblings, there's nothing better than pretending to kill each other. It's a safe way that we're both developed some pretty sharp shooting skills from those days, but no matter how many darts we fired at each other's or scruffs we got in, we always had each other's backs. In all seriousness, though, as we've grown older, we've also grown closer. We've learned to appreciate each other's differences and respect the unique paths we've taken in life. Brian has become a wonderful brother, and he's now taking on the role of a husband, too. It's a joy to see him so happy and in love with Gina. You guys make a perfect pair, and I have no doubt that your marriage will be filled with love, laughter, and wedgie-free days. Now, as Brian and his perfect, lovely wife, Gina, embark on this journey together, we're celebrating not just their union, but also their perfect balance. You see, if you spend a little time with this couple, you'll quickly realize that they're a talkative and quiet pairing. Gina has the gift of gab, while Brian has the, let's just say, more economical speaker. It's a classic case of opposites attracting, and it's truly heartwarming to see how they complement each other. They say that in a great partnership, one person fills in where the other one might be lacking, and that's exactly what I see these two doing for each other. Together, they make a harmonious and beautifully balanced couple, and I have no doubt that their love will only grow stronger with time. So let's raise our glasses to the groom, Brian, and his beautiful wife, Gina. May your journey together be filled with strength we've gained through these life's wedgies, times as exciting as our epic Nerf gun battles, and the unwavering love and support we've always had for each other. Cheers to a lifetime of happiness and love, filled with both talkative and quiet moments that make your story both uniquely beautiful.
Thank you all for coming in tonight. It's been great so far. Gina's my big girl. They're married. Very happy. And Brian, we love Brian. And welcome to the family. We're going to keep it short and sweet.